chief guest to kindly come up and light the ceremonial lamp.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to welcome amongst us Mrs. Vinita Davra Nangia, editor, Saturday Times, Times of India, Mr. Narendra Kumar, Mrs. Abha Sehgal, who is headmistress at DPS Vasant Vihar, Mrs. Anita Malhotra, who is headmistress at DPS Dwarka. We feel that if we can inculcate this attitude in our young children, maybe we give a generation to this country who will be responsible citizens and caring individuals. Mrs. Chona always emphasizes that responsibility without caring and compassion. I would like to also mention today something which is a matter of great pride to all of us and which we carry with us as a badge of honor. That is, our principal, Mrs. Chona, has been declared by the National Biographical Institute at North Carolina in the United States as the Woman of the Year for 1998.
I know that all men are not just, but for every scoundrel there's a hero, and for every selfish politician there is a dedicated leader. Teach him that for every enemy there is a friend. It will take time, I know, but teach him, if you can, that a rupee earned is of far more value than a 5 found. Teach him to learn to lose and also to enjoy winning.
Let him learn early that bullies are the easiest to lick. Teach him, if you can, the wonder of books. In school, teach him to have faith in his own ideas. Teach him to be gentle with gentle people and tough with the tough. Try to give my son the strength not to follow the crowd.
Teach him that there is no shame in tears. Teach him to close his ears to a howling mob and to stand and fight if he thinks he's right.
Treat him gently, but do not cuddle him, because only the test of fire makes fine steel. Teach him to have sublime faith in himself, because only then will he have sublime faith in mankind.
Dear parents, summing up, that is exactly what we want and need. So now, lend me a ear. Hello? So now, lend me a ear, because we are now going to tell you what we, the children, want from you. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit.
Life is queer with its twists and
turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a fellow turns about when he might have won, had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man. Often the struggler had given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It's when things seem worse that you mustn't quit.
Sends people into a panic. Everyone becomes a manic. Recession, depression, no longer do we get a concession. It sends people into an infuriating tension. Onion prices shoot up. No longer can we sup on all the stuff which could to send the economy into a tension.
To you, sir?
No difference at all. At first, I used to cut onions and cry. Now, I look at the price and cry. Sir, what is the government doing to ease the shortage of essential goods? Shortage? What shortage? There is no shortage. Only some delay in supply. Sir, what has been done to check hoarding? A minute. Why, we are telling them not to hoard. I have given 50 speeches and I shall give 50 more. Tell me, which minister has done so much? The free movement of goods bring down prices. What are you doing, sir, to remove barriers to such free movement across state borders?
We have decided to abolish all states. Henceforth, India will be one country without any state.
Why don't MPs keep quiet and listen to others' ideas in Parliament? Why such a commotion always?
Because if they kept their mouth shut, their brains wouldn't begin functioning. Do you really want that to happen? आदरणीय स्वास्थ्य मंत्री महोदया, आखिर कैसे निपटेगी? कैसे निपटेगी? आँख बंद कर लेगी। और क्या? जैसे हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी तो कर ही रहे हैं। Honorable Minister, why is population on an increase and no family planning? Because if there is low population, social service groups will be out of jobs. Now, madam, why? Because she isn't married and doesn't have a husband to bother. Ma'am, can the situation in Bihar be improved? Yes, sir. But then I, Rasgulla Devi, will have to look for another job.
What will happen if the price of oil stays high and does not come down?
No worry. To curb the high price of oil, bring all your vegetables to boil. The price of onions has skyrocketed in the past few months. I want to ask the Minister for Food and Supplies what the government is doing about it. Speaker Saab, since the people in our country have been buying cars, scooters, fridges, televisions like onions and tomatoes, the onion farmers have gone for a great loss last year. So this year, our government has raised the prices of onions that then people in our country will buy onions with due respect. मैं तो कहता हूँ गरीबों के लिए क्रेडिट कार्ड की व्यवस्था कर देनी चाहिए ताकि वे आसानी से सब्जियाँ खरीद सकें.
Now that having passed out from school at least for 4 decades ago, each time I'm here, I'm put to a test by Mrs. Ishwaran. Please take it as a mock, for it is essentially a sock for me. In the presence of Mr. Narendra Kumar and Mrs. Nangya,
and so many other distinguished guests of ours, young friends, my colleagues and little children. To make a speech at this hour would be like trying your patience. It's been so beautiful. Let me congratulate Pranav Anand.
For D, Abhishek wins. He gets a prize for first proficiency, first in English and first in Hindi. Raghav Kohli, also first proficiency, first in maths and German. Harpreet Singh, second proficiency, first in general science. Rohan Bhasin, Rohan Sharma, Ritika Churani, Anubhav Mathur, Supriya Bhatt,